So we got another teaser trailer from the official Mortal Kombat YouTube channel. What's up, guys? Dynasty back at it again. Getting hyped. This is called It Is Almost Time. It's 16 seconds long, and skimming through it, you guys have already spammed me on Twitter with a billion different theories and screenshots of the clock. So again, just like the last teaser, because it's so short, kind of already been spoiled for me, but nonetheless, I'm still excited to see this in full. And with that said, drop a like if you're excited for MK12, and it's almost time. Let's get into it. Boom! So we got a clock. And it's ticking. And it's ticking. And the reflection of a galaxy is on the glass. And there's a big explosion, and that's it. Now, like I said, because you guys are the best, and you've been spamming me on Twitter all your theories, the theory I'm seeing fed to me over and over again is the fact that the clock kicks off at 9, then it slowly goes to 10, then it slowly goes to 11, and then it skips 12 and goes back to 1. And of course, in between that's the giant Big Bang going on in the background. Just like we saw with the grain of sand. What everyone is assuming and thinking, based on, again, what I'm seeing on my feed on Twitter, 9, 10, and 11 probably mean MK9, MK10, MK11. They have to mean that. Why else would they kick things off at 9 and then skip over 12 and go back to 1? Given the ending we saw in Mortal Kombat 11 with the great Kung Lao and Fire God Liu Kang putting his hand on his shoulder and pretty much teasing that we're to go back in time. It's pretty much all but confirmed at this point that we're to go back in time. It's gotta be. The big bangs in the background. 9 represents MK 2011. Again, MKX. Most recently, MK11. Oh shit! Mortal Kombat 1 all over again. And the exciting thing about this is the possibilities are really endless. I've seen some people suggest that maybe this means we're gonna get like an Armageddon type game, but I feel like that would have just been more of like a, not really a reset. Maybe the reset would be at the end of the game and not to kick the game off. And this just seems like from the jump, we're going back in time. So I'd say if I was a betting man, we're gonna get a retelling of Mortal Kombat 1 again. I understand. We've seen it a million times in comics and and film and games. It's a retelling, but this time hopefully a bit different, doing some changes. The Great Kung Lao era, I've never actually seen the Great Kung Lao, so Great Kung Lao more than likely probably gonna be playable, which is really exciting. MK1 all over again. I've seen some people even like the most recent weeks suggest that what they could do is make this an even crazier altered multiverse, and for instance have like, I don't know, take Johnny's powers and give it to somebody else and then make Johnny like bit by a lizard and he becomes Reptile. You feel me? Like imagine Johnny Cage with like Reptile moves, or like Shang Tsung with a freeze ball. It wouldn't make any sense, but if it's gonna be just like space and time and like the butterfly effect, what if we butterfly effect all these different characters and you have like Scorpion throwing ice and Sub-Zero with a spear? Like what if they actually make two-legged Mataro cannon or something? Or we get Ermac without telekinesis, but instead he's got a sword and he's blind. You know what I mean? Like, what if they just swap these character abilities around? It's like, why not? If you ever wanted to freshen up Mortal Kombat, why not take abilities and just give them to other people and find some lame excuse why? Oh, it's actually Hanzo Hasashi was part of the Lin Kuei. Kuai Liang, who are you? You are a Shirai Ryu dog. You know what I mean? Like, that's, I don't think it's gonna happen, but even if we just go back to the OG days of the Great Kung Lao, to know that that's potentially what we're gonna get, it's never been done before. Like, if you're not excited for MK12, there's something wrong with you, because this is, again, 30 years in the making. Great Kung Lao's never been a playable character, and finally, at last, that's gonna happen. We're gonna see the perfect timeline, because Liu Kang just lived through the most recent one and saw everything go wrong. A reboot. Say what you will about how often they do it, but for me, it's gotta be fresh, right? I'm also hoping we do get some obscure characters here and there referenced or talked about, because if this is the case, then like nobody's dead. So will the roster be every character for MK1 to now? Or I guess in this case, MK9 to now? Like what if Cassie Cage and, you know, every other combat kid just doesn't exist in these new timelines? Because you know, the parents just don't meet and they don't have them. So like, what if we don't even get the combat kids no more? What if the combat kids are gone? That might be a good thing for some of you guys who are tired of Jackie Briggs. I could sit here and talk about this all day. Like, what if we get some really crazy, drastic changes? Now, I don't think that's gonna happen, but obviously now we're speculating. This whole new universe we're gonna recreate again. Possibilities are endless because we're resetting the timeline. Shujinko, is Shujinko in here? But yes, this was the teaser. It's almost time, 16 seconds. That is the rumor and theory that I'm getting fed to me nonstop, and honestly, I think it's pretty much on the nose because it makes sense. Why else would you start from 9, skip 12, go to 1? We've been saying for a while now that it's going to be a retelling of MK all over from the jump, the Great Kung Lao era, and I think, guys, that's what we're getting, so I'm really excited for this. Worth mentioning, too, is they also uploaded another video to their TikTok, which I think is so strange because they could be posting these on, like, their Facebook and their Twitter accounts as well, but they're not. It's just, like, strictly TikTok. And this time, it was ninjas. They get shit done. Hashtag Mortal Kombat, Sub-Zero, Scorpion, Reptile, Fatality. And it was a showcase of, you guessed it, the OGs, man. A showcase of the OGs, just doing their thing all throughout the years. Kicks things off with Sub-Zero. Kick things off after that with Scorpion. I guess it wouldn't kick things off. It follows of Scorpion. I'm sorry, I'm overwhelmed right now. It might not go through the screen, but I'm just so excited to know there's Mortal Kombat news. Like, it's been 4 years. I could cry right now. So, we got Scorpion being showcased, and then again, Reptile, size off. So, I'm not saying Reptile confirmed to be an MK12, but Reptile probably confirmed to be an MK12. They're showing Reptile some love. 30 years of Mortal Kombat. Why else do you show this beautiful creature some love? So I'm thinking Reptile probably making a comeback. He rested the last game. So for me, between the new TikTok teasing Reptile and this, the teaser, I'm on cloud 9. But guys, I ask you the question. What the hell does this mean? Do you think the theory going around is right, where we're going to go ahead and just create an all-new timeline, which again is why the galaxy and everything explodes, the Mortal Kombat Big Bang? And again, it's worth noting that, like, this part of the clock is pointing to 12. So it's like, oh, MK12. MK1. Essentially, it's stopping at 12 o'clock, right? It's like, I think it is. I really can't really see, given the way it's cut. But yeah, it's stuck on 12, and it goes back to 1. And then the final frame is it just continuing on. So it's even teasing like, all right, on to the next. New galaxy, new era, new things to do. So I am so stoked. Again, my bad if I made a crazy long video trying to break this stuff down, but I'm excited. I'm intrigued to hear your crazy theories. Do these numbers mean a date or something? I'm still thinking that we're going to get the reveal at the PlayStation reveal event. Again, we talked about that in my video yesterday. So if you've not seen that video, go watch it. I have a card on the screen right now. Essentially, there's going to be a PlayStation event, and potentially as soon as, I think, 2 weeks from now, on the 21st, but the week of the 25th, that's when the rumored event's taking place. If not, I think it's like the first week of June, we have Summer Game Fest, and that would probably be the last attempt, and then it's like Evo. So yeah, things are looking good. I know it's been bleak for news with Mortal Kombat, but guys, things are shaping up. It is almost time. Drop a like again if you're excited. I love you. Thank you for watching, and woo, man, it's a good day to be a Mortal Kombat fan. We've been getting so much news lately for the movie. Now this, it's gonna be one hell of a summer. I'm hopefully gonna have you guys along for the ride. I love you. Until next time, see you later. Peace.
Hey, stepping on it, crack, but I'm not superstitious. Count all these racks, I be steady, counting my digits. Stepping